Hello everybody, Cindy Greenway here, Editor-in-Chief at lawmarketing.com, and I'm here today with Tanner Jones, the Marketing Director at ConsultWebs, and we want to talk to you today about how local and mobile are booming and ask you, are you ready? So Tanner, talk to us about local and mobile. That's the topics that are flying out there on the web right now. What does this all mean? And tell attorneys the importance here of paying attention to these areas.
Yeah, and the question really is, are you ready for this? And the funny thing is, Google actually publicly stated that the mobile boom took them off guard. They were not prepared for it in 2013. There was a steady increase year over year of the last several where mobile continued to raise, but really in 2013, the vast majority of people embraced mobile. And so the question lies, what have you done to prepare your law firm and your web presence for that mobile boom? Well, just want to throw a couple stats out there to consider that today over 56% of Americans actually own a smartphone, and they use it regularly to browse the web. Google announced that 50% of mobile search has local intent, meaning that when someone accesses their device to browse the web, over half the time they're on there, they are actually looking for something local, local entertainment, local business, local event. And so that's a significant percentage. Today, mobile is local. Local is mobile. They're intertwined. They're the same thing. So with the trend of people embracing mobile technology, that means that you need to make sure that not only are you providing a very clean user experience for those mobile users, but you also want to make sure that you have strong visibility in the local places and also strong reviews, which also have a big impact in local visibility.
I like what you said at the very beginning here, that it took Google off guard. So knowing that it took Google off guard, I think makes us feel a little bit better that
Sure.
We may not be fully prepared. So talk to us a little bit about what can attorneys do if they haven't embraced this yet in their marketing. What can they do or what's the very first step that they need to take to make this work for them?
Yeah, I think really there are two primary things that firms can consider. Now, these are really this is the groundwork. There are several other elements that you can focus on, but first being making sure that you have a responsive design. And I want to clarify what responsive design is, because a couple of years ago, people started using mobile-friendly websites, which often was actually a separate web page than your website itself. And there are actually some issues with that from a search marketing standpoint. Google can see that there are duplicate content issues and other issues as far as the user experience. So responsive design is actually where your main website is going to serve up the same website regardless of which visitors coming to your site, whether they're coming from a mobile phone or they're coming from a tablet or they're coming from a PC. And the quickest way to check to see if you have a website that is responsive is to open up your browser and simply grab the top right-hand corner of it and shrink it down with your mouse. And when you do that, if it does not respond based on the size of that browser, meaning that once you get it all the way down to the bottom left-hand corner of your PC, you should see what looks to be a mobile-friendly design. If it's not, then that means that a lot of your users that are coming from mobile devices are not having a good experience. So that's a quick way to test if you have responsive design. The next piece is go out and get reviews. Reviews are critical for local visibility. They establish credibility for your prospective clients. So that's something that you really want to focus on in 2014 is getting your former clients to go on and leave positive reviews of your law firm.
Really great tips, Tanner. I love that tip of scrolling down your website to see what it looks like. And I've gone onto my iPhone and just tried out different sites to see, and even sites that are optimized well. You go to a page where there's some tables or something like, and all of a sudden you can't see the far right or column. So really important, and it's true. We all know it. We do it ourselves. We're on our phones all the time looking for things locally and so on. So really great tips, Tanner. So maybe we can do a follow-up to this on, okay, now you've taken this step forward on being ready, and what do we do next? Because it sounds like there's a lot more involved. So
yeah, love to do it.
Great. Thanks, Tanner. If
Thank
anyone
you, Cindy.
wants to find Tanner, you can find him at consultwebs.com. We're at lawmarketing.com. And thanks again.
Thank you.